This is our first and last trip of 2025. After 6 months of being laid off, my wife and I have been living a low-maintenance life. Apply, sleep, and repeat. But now it is the end of the year, and I'm just tired. So this Christmas, we did something different. We are driving to Northern Ireland, but we didn't book anything in advance. Just the two of us and the dog, on strictly unemployed budget. Now let's hit the road.
今天是出发去北爱尔兰的日子，早上6点钟起来，先把狗遛了。
If you're wondering why it looks like the middle of the night, well, actually it's 8 a.m., classic British winter time. My body clock still can't get used to this. Mission for today: drive to Canryan in Scotland, ferry over to Larne, ETA 2 p.m. Then we straight to our Belfast Airbnb.
你在故意喂我吗？
This is our first time doing a ferry run, and we have got a dog. I expected an interrogation, but honestly, it was smoother than I thought. They just checked the boot, asked if I was smuggling anything. Spoiler, I'm not. And they scanned the dog's chip. Wait, so they ID'd my dog but didn't check my ID? Okay, that makes perfect sense.
狗狗呢？
都是这些零售上船喽。其实发现这趟船真的没有特别多走上来的乘客，还是说乘客是已经提前上船？
Tickets were $190.99 on open ferry. 2 adults, 1 car, 1 Shiba. No fancy lounge, so we could only stay in the public area. And on this Canryan to Larne route, pets stay in the car for the whole crossing. So windows down for ventilation, brave face on. Sorry, buddy.
是，有这种公共区域坐嘛，其实有点像游轮，就相当于你游轮，但是没有房间。是，Fish and chips， 对。Viewing deck 是这边吗 ？Outside viewing deck。但这边是不沾海的。
It has been 2 years since I quit my job managing cruise line in Shanghai. I thought I was over it, but seeing all those gangways, the hatches, the crew rushing around, okay, honestly, I might just miss the chaos a little bit.
蚂蚁吃。
我评价是不如麦当劳的巨无霸。
Good boy， Coco 呢？这么乖乖的坐在这里啊？嗯，想我们没？下船喽！距离我们今晚入住的贝尔法斯特还要再开个40多分钟。
All right, Belfast, here we come, capital of Northern Ireland, sitting right on the River Lagan, and yes, the wind is already trying to slap the sleep back into my face. First impression, it got this gritty seaside energy, shipyard history everywhere, and then suddenly you are seeing both street art and cozy little street, like the city is switching outfit mid-scene. We are heading to our holiday home in the city center. Warm up and find our first proper Belfast bite. Getting a dog didn't just change our lives, it completely overhauled our travel itinerary. We used to be loyal IHG members, give me a high-rise view and a breakfast buffet every day. Now, we exclusively book caravans and remote lodge. It wasn't just the pet policy that changed us, it was the Cardiff incident. Now picture this, a crowded hotel lift, a 10-minute wait, screaming kids, and my very stressed dog. Somewhere between the floors and the ground floor, my dog decided to express his anxiety directly onto a stranger's shoe.
No! God, please, no! No!
After apologizing for the 100th time before noon, we made a calm executive decision. Goodbye, fancy hotels. Hello, made of nowhere. We ended up booking a place called Titanic the Lady. Hopefully not an omen for how this trip will go. It's a 3-bedroom house with a garden, costing us £827 for 4-night stay over Christmas.
就是坐2楼就好了，3楼我们俩都用不着。
Coco 呢住这层。
那不行。
It was 3 p.m. by the time it arrived. We didn't plan anything big. It's Christmas Eve after all. But we figured we would try the Botanic Gardens. Google said the Palm House closed at 3:30, which gives us exactly half an hour to enjoy nature before getting kicked out. Time to test our luck.
这个玻璃房感觉跟剑桥那边差不多。哎，怎么已经关门了？
Oh no, 3点15就不让入场了。从这儿看一下吧，有人来了，走吧。So here's where we are. This is the Belfast Botanic Garden, a Victorian park that has been here since the 1800s. That stunning glass building we just got locked up, that's Palm House. It's one of the oldest curvilinear iron greenhouse in the world. Super famous, very fancy, and currently very close. But honestly, this might be better. We're in the tropical ravine. It was built in 1889 by the head gardener and is basically a sunken indoor jungle. It got a split-level workway and it's humid, it smells amazing, and most importantly, it's open.
Designer.
这么早就有了，这个。
这边凉快一点，因为18度。
大制作。 它这个地方要长把玫瑰应该蛮美的。
仅剩的一朵。
It is barely 4 p.m. and the day is officially over. It is dark out. We strolled past City Hall only to find the Christmas market closed. Obviously, it is Christmas Eve. But we still had plenty of time to kill before dinner. So we wandered into the city center to see if we could find whatever Christmas vibe was left.
试一下这个小吊顶 ，arcade 就是走廊。
As we walked down the street, we stumbled upon a shop that was actually still open. It was time to complete the main quest of the trip, securing the fridge magnet. Since we are self-catering, we need supplies to survive Christmas. We walked into a Chinese grocery store and I was genuinely shocked. They had a tank full of live crabs and lobsters. I haven't seen a live crab in a shop in 2 years. We grabbed 4 of them, plus some takeaway for immediate gratification. That's a proper treat. Total spending for today, excluding accommodation, comes to £394.54. I know the food bills look scary, but don't panic. We actually ordered enough for 4 people, so we could have lunch covered for tomorrow. Well, that's a wrap up for today. I will see you tomorrow.
今天是 Christmas Day， 因为市里面的这种场所都关门了嘛，所以我们今天的计划是去进行一个徒步。但是我们今天徒步的地点可是不一般。可可呢有话说。可可呢？徒步的这个地点是《权力的游戏》里面北境森林的取景地，也就是史塔克家族发现冰原狼尸体以及冰原狼6个幼崽的地方。今天去一探究竟。Let's go!
Marcy and I weren't born outdoor people. Coming from Shanghai, we lived the metropolitan life for 5 years. The only forest we were familiar with was the concrete jungle. Our weekends used to be about window shopping in giant malls and hunting down street food. Moving to Newcastle changed everything. Shops close at 6, the winter street gets dark fast. As for street food, well, let's just say food isn't exactly the British national passion. So we needed to develop something new, something low stress, something that didn't require a big group of friends, which we don't have, and something good for our nerves. And we started to try hiking. It surprisingly grew on us. Just for a few hours, we could turn our phone to flight mode, mostly because there's no signal anyway. And we could leave the anxiety behind as well. We always pick the circular route. There is a specific kind of a satisfaction in working through hundreds of twists and turns, only to end up exactly where we started. It feels like closing a loop. In a world of complex brainwork, just relying on our feet to finish a quest in the woods gives us a sense of accomplishment nothing else can match. The atmosphere in Tollymore is just different. It was the first state forest park in the Northern Ireland, but you probably recognize it as the haunted forest from Game of Thrones. This is the exact spot where the Stark finds the direwolf popped in the very first episode. The showrunners chose this place because you can't fake this kind of ancient moodiness. With this Gothic stone bridge, the moss-covered rocks, and these giant Himalayan cedars. It feels like a fantasy world before you even turn the cameras on. It's wild, it's beautiful, and yes, it's a perfect place to find a dragon glass dagger.
难度比较 easy 的一条路线。
Living through a British winter feels exactly like playing Don't Starve. As soon as those sun meter hits zero, the sanity drains, and those gothic forests stop looking magical and start looking dangerous. We were supposed to head straight home, but I called an audible.
这是我们后天要来的 Titanic 博物馆，现在还没有开门。
We were saving the Maritime Mile for the 27th when the museum reopens, but the sunset at 4 p.m. gave me an idea. I wanted to see the skyline at twilight. This is the heart of Belfast history, the Harland Wolff shipyard.
看这边也有滑轨的，就是在这造的。
You can't miss Samson and Goliath, the two massive yellow cranes dominating the horizon. They are the icons of the city, the iron giants that built the Titanic. Seeing them standing against the winter sunset, that's worth the detour. We are wrapping up early today. You might notice there is no spending summary on the screen. That's because today's total is exactly £0. You heard that right. That massive Chinese takeaway order from yesterday, it paid off. We survived entirely on leftovers and our grocery stash. A completely free day. That's a wrap for day 2, and I will see you tomorrow.